Hi, Braves. So I went up the hill. The hill was muddy. Stomped on my toe and made it bloody. Should I wash it? If that sounds familiar, it is because it is part of a childhood game that some of us have played. And the book that I'm going to be sharing with you today actually revolves around this childhood game. This book that I'm going to share with you is going to be our next book club read that we're beginning in January. So if you are interested in the book I'm going to share with you, please let me know so that I can add you to the list and hopefully give you a copy of the book before we start reading it. So the book that I'm going to share with you today is called Hide and Seeker by Daka Herman. And it is about four kids who are best friends. Main character's name is Justin, and he has three best friends named Z, Lyric, and Nia. So, one thing that you need to know is that Z was actually missing for a year before this story takes place. So, when the story starts, it actually takes place with his Z's mom making a party for him to try to get him back to his normal routine and reintroduce him to his friends. Um, he was missing for a year and they don't understand why he went missing or who took him, but they just know that he's back and he is acting very different than what he did before he left. He speaks in riddles and he has a lot of drawings on his walls that he created that are very mysterious and creepy. So the book actually starts off with um, Justin, Lyric, and Nia waiting in the backyard for Z to come out when some other neighborhood kids come to join the party. And these kids don't normally hang out with them, so they find it a little weird, but they think that Z's mom is trying to just make him feel at home. One of the girls that shows up is actually one of the popular girls at school, and she suggests that they play hide and seek. So when they get started, they make some rules. Don't hide inside the house, stay in the backyard, don't block the safe zone from anybody. Make sure that they're able to touch it so that they're home safe. But some of the rules were broken. So they noticed that because the rules were broken, the next day, two of the girls are missing. And Justin, Lyric, and Nia think that the people who took these girls are actually the same people that took Z a year ago. So they're trying to find the most information they can to try to help solve these disappearances while also trying to keep themselves safe because they noticed that anybody who played hide and seek um, and who mysteriously, if something appears on your hand like a bite mark, um, they notice that within the day you end up going missing next. So they're trying to keep themselves safe, trying not to go missing, but also trying to find out who's taking these kids and how is the game hide and seek related to it. So that piece that I read to you at the beginning of this book talk Tuesday is actually what you say when you play hide and seek. Instead of counting, I know some of us counted. Instead of counting, you're actually supposed to say this line, everything in red. And if you hear after you ask, should I wash it? If you hear yes, that means that they need more time. If you don't hear anything, it means that they're ready for you to find them. So again, if you're interested in listening more to Hide and Seeker, I'll be reading the first chapter this Friday for First Chapter Friday. If you're still interested in getting a copy of the book, let me know so that I can try to add you to the book club list and we begin this book in January. Thank you, Braves. Happy reading. Thank you for listening. Please tune in next week for another episode of Book Talk Tuesday with Miss Arroyo.